It will be a continuation of changes that are already going on, and some new stuff, some new things will emerge when we get to that figure of 4 billion people connected, because that will mean that a lot more kinds of people than are connected today will be connected. You will have many more people of older age, many more children, many more women in disadvantaged countries, and so forth, and people in disadvantaged regions and countries and sectors of society. That will bring a new thrust to the way the internet develops. It will bring a new thrust to the services and to the content that people provide. There will also be a change it's hard to predict what shape it will have. But a lot of that growth is going to be on mobile devices, which are of small computational power and limited screen sizes and limited interactions, as compared to a full-sized keyboard and a page-size screen. That will select for communication services which are delivered in smaller units. That will, in part, I think, incentivate just-in-time kind of things, just-in-time kind of contents. It will place an interesting challenge for the development of services in the infrastructure which do the analytics, do the analysis, do the search, do the selection of contents to be delivered on the terminal, because the terminal is not as powerful. And also because many of these will be geared to people who are in a hurry, who are working, who do physical work, and who are of limited literacy. It will increase the literacy, but at the start, the goal, the target audience of these new services will be people of limited or non-literacy. So there's massive change coming there. And the real massive and the real internet class change does not come from spreading out the infrastructure, whether it be hardware, networks, or software, or even information services, but from the communication among people that will rise from that. We don't know. We just can't know what will happen when 2 billion people who are today among the world's poorest and most marginalized, when these 2 billion people begin to communicate among themselves freely and horizontally. We just don't know, and I have the best hopes. I hope we can harness this to be mostly knowledge enhancement, social coexistence, and so forth, instead of, as we can also expect, some growth of crime and hostility online.